Good evening to you all, the friends inside my head. So, we didn't have an unboxing video yesterday, but we have one for you today. Like I said, some days nothing shows up, and then the next day, boom. Yesterday, we did get one small package, and I just decided to save it for today because, sometimes it takes a little time to set up these videos and get going, get that momentum up. But without further ado, we're going to go with this first box that I have open for you, and let's see what is inside. A book. My First 100 Animals. Oh, that is amazing. You know what? Last night I couldn't sleep and I was up watching videos of cheetahs hunt down their prey. Don't ask me why. I just was. And did you know, although not the fastest of the big cats, they are strong enough to haul their prey all the way up high in trees, so that they can enjoy them later in the event that they don't want to eat them right then and right there. And unlike lions, how lions tend to hunt in packs, to bring down a large prey, like say a buffalo or a cow or something like that. Cheetahs are solitary. They are solitary in spirit and in nature, as a matter of fact. They tend to only hang with maybe their babies, and then when their babies get old enough, they send their babies on the way. They're like, you watched me long enough, get going. Which is a lot like how stray cats are. After a while, they don't want their babies, the stray kittens that they've had, to be in the area to compete with food. And so the mother stray cats, send them on their way so that they can find their own territory, much like big cats, cheetahs. And yes, a cheetah, because they are solitary in nature, they hunt their prey usually by themselves, and they are strong enough to bring down big game, unlike lions, even though lions tend to be bigger and stronger. I don't know if that's a human nature thing. I don't know if I don't know really what it is, but facts. I hope some kids start watching so someone could, learn something. But oh my goodness, what a great book. Let me keep going, because y'all know I'll talk forever. Okay. Oh, and Kleenex. I never even thought to put these on the list. Let me see. There are like 4 packs in here. Did I put those on the list? I don't know. There's some things on the list that I forgot are even on the list. And which reminds me, because they would be further down on the list, which reminds me, when you guys are perusing that list, go down, go down, go down, go all the way down. And these are, oh, what are these? Are these lip balms? What are these? What are you? Little hand lotions. That is so bomb. Only one person did this. Oh, grapefruit. Oh, I wonder what that smells like. Oh, it's got the thing on there so I can't cheat and smell it. This is perfect for all the teenage girls who are now visiting the library pantry. And then we've got 2 of these African American history books. And then we've got Black Inventors. And then we've got My First 101 Animals. Oh my goodness. And what else do we have? We have My First 101 Animals. We've got a unicorn coloring book. We have got another Black Inventors. Another 100. This is Animals and Birds. This is awesome. Oh my God. Honey, I love me a good book. Do we say the name all together? Do we say the name all together? Wait. There is no name. I know they didn't put all this in here and didn't include a name. Let's go through these books and see. Oh, there it is. Yep, in between the pages of a book is the name of it. Just says enjoy your gift. This feels like Shirley Reese. If not, can you please step to the head of the class so we know who you are? This feels like Shirley Reese because there's a lot in this box. And Shirley Reese tends to go off, Shirley. She tends to go off script like this. But in the best way. Ooh. Wait, let me get my lip balms. These hand creams. They're going to get their own little bowl and everything. Or should I just keep them in the Ziploc bag? Or should they be in a bowl? No, I think they should be. They need a bowl. They need a bowl. Let me put this down and keep going. I'm always so fascinated, you know, by how smart you guys are and the things you send. Things that I don't, you know, think about. Oh, more grits. This is, I think, our third box of grits. I haven't put the grits out there, and we were just going to start putting them out there tomorrow. So, because now that we've got a new formula going with, we're going to, in the mornings, we're going to put breakfast stuff out there. On the list, I did put apple juice for apple juice boxes, and then these things of orange juice. So, if anyone out there has any extra cash, if you could grab those off the list for the high schoolers and middle schoolers that walk to the buses in the morning. They walk to the school buses, not like the city buses. And the buses meet them down on the corners, 2 different respective bus stops. And I get the high schoolers and the middle schoolers down there at 2 different times. So, and now they've all discovered the pantry in the morning and they're grabbing breakfast stuff out of there. So I like to put the Pop-Tarts in there, someone some Rice Krispie treats. But they don't have anything to really like drink in the morning. They've got milk, but you know, kids, they're not going to drink that. And plus the people who get the cereal boxes, which by the way, we don't have any more of those either. The little cereal boxes, they tend to take those. That's why the milk isn't moving, because we're out of the cereal. But you know, it's still like other stuff in there that you could use milk for. But anyway, we just said we were going to start putting the grits out tomorrow. So that was a lot just to say that, wasn't it? I'm a talker, only during these videos though, because that's for the rest of the time I'm an introvert. Look, oh my goodness, this book. I love this book so much. Look at it. Look at these positive illustrations of a black boy and his dad. We have to, it's important, representation matters. And it's important that children see themselves and see black men in positive ways. It is. Shirley Reese. And I'm pretty sure you sent the other box too. Thank you so much, Shirley. You always take such good care. But do know, whenever, you want to take a break, girl, because, we're not trying to, I'm not trying to, manage your finances or anything like that. But, it's, I just don't want anyone to feel like it's all up to them. We are, me too, myself included. It's great when we all, do it. But if you can do it, by all means do it. And clearly you can. But that's not just for you. That's for anyone. I have a lot of people that say that, oh gosh, I wish that I could help. But they can and they don't. And what I mean by that is that they'll comment like that and they'll like it, but they won't share it. They won't repost it and they won't share it. Because if they can't help financially, and if you really, really believe in it, then why not just share it so as many eyes can get on it as possible? And people don't do that. And so I have to kind of wonder what's really in their hearts. I'm just one of those people, I'm just going to tell the truth about it. I love these books. Oh my God, you got the color pencils. Oh my God, thank you so much. Thank you. Man, a colored pencil in my journals when I was a little girl, I would write my thoughts down, and then I would take colored pencils and I would draw flowers and I would doodle in them. And I mean, I just love the color pencil. And then I wanted the color pencils too because I didn't want the crayons to melt inside of the box. But they seem to be holding up in there pretty well. I did a test run with one pack one time. Next morning they weren't melted, so I started putting crayons in there. So the crayons are disappearing along with the coloring books now, but this was why. But in the really hot summer months, those crayons ain't gonna stand a chance inside that box. So color pencils become important, Thank you so much, dear. Toothbrushes. There was no name in this box. Is this you too, Shirley? There was no name in this box. Maybe it's inside of the book. No name. Shirley, let us know whether or not you sent that box. And if Shirley didn't send it, if the sender could step forward. Oh my goodness, Halloween is coming. Let's see who this is. This is from Michael. Michael is another good friend to the community, curbside, library, and pantry. Halloween is coming. Yes! Oh my goodness. The Second Life of Muriel West. You know what this cover reminded me of? It reminded me of this book that I read called The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. Did you all read that by any chance? If y'all want to read some messy shit, Shirley, I hope your grandkids are not watching. Oh my goodness. I forgot. I knew I was going to slip up. I apologize, kids. But if you want to read a good messy book, that's the one. That is the one. It's about this character, and she kind of reminds you of like Marilyn Monroe. And she's had these 7 husbands, technically 6, but she's been married 7 times. She married one of them twice. Kind of like she gives off this Marilyn Monroe, Elizabeth Taylor vibe, and she's this famous movie star, and she writes her memoir, but she will only let one person. She would never ever let anyone write her memoir till she hired this ghostwriter, and then in the end you find out why she had this particular writer write it, and it was so good and juicy. And no, it's not her baby she gave up for adoption years ago, which is what I thought, but it's nothing like that. It was so good. Not Beloved. Another Beloved. This was technically not a reading requirement, but I remember it being assigned to us, of course, by a black teacher. I love, black teachers, they have to go off script. But Alice Walker, I'm sorry, where am I at? Toni Morrison wrote this one. She also wrote another book called The Bluest Eye. Have you all read that one? If you're gonna read that one, brace yourself. Beloved is a trip too, but The Bluest Eye is really, ooh, child. It's heavy reading. Oh, these are some great books. And then another one. I want to open this up. I want to see what it looks like on the inside. They don't give illustrators enough credit, because not only does a book have to tell a good story, but it has to show you a good story too, for so many reasons. Because sometimes we have children that have ADHD, like my youngest one had, and then sometimes we have children that are autistic, and then sometimes we have children that you know, just have a harder time concentrating, and then the pictures, the illustrations really get them help draw them in, you know. um it's important. Thank you, Michael. Let's see this box. More books. Oh my good. Oh my goodness, look. Animal Rummy, Old May, and Go Fish. Of course, we will be taking all three of these out and putting them in at different times, because like I've said in another video, I'd rather for 3 children get one than one child get all 3. I mean, we got to spread the wealth, you know. And then this, I knew this is the Christmas mouse. I'm holding that one in the other book that someone sent back until after Halloween. So I've been putting all the Halloween books in there. Oh, it's just a snowman. Oh, good thinking ahead, Mike. We've gone through that one. Woo! The books. I'm always so happy to see books. This is from, it just says enjoy your gift. Who sent this? What is this? Oh my goodness. This is nice. I don't think I had this on. Oh, look at this is lush. This is like a winter coat. You could get away with this up north. Oh, who sent this? Oh, we gotta know. Urban Republic Girls Collection? Oh, nah, come on now. We gotta know who sent this. Excuse me. I demand to know who sent this. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Oh, that is quality right there. Oh, and another coat. Oh my goodness. Who sent this? It just says enjoy your gift. I think this is Amazon. Just tripping. Oh, it's the same person, because it's the same kind of coat, just in red. Look at the lushness. Look. Oh my gosh. Oh, look how beautiful that is. I know exactly what gloves and hats I want to go with this. What glove and hat set? I know exactly which one. Oh my goodness, it must go with this. It must. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. Oh my goodness, thank you. Oh my goodness. Oh, somebody sent a pack of wildflowers. Thank you so much. Who did this? It just says enjoy your gift. Let me tell you what I want to do with these. Maybe it'll encourage other people to do it. I believe that just because people may be struggling or may live below the poverty line, that it doesn't mean that their homes shouldn't be beautiful and shouldn't have curb appeal. And so I would like, if you notice, if you see on the wish list, there are 200 of these that I asked for. The reason why that is because, but they're like $4.99 each. And if I can get 500 people to send me one, 200 people, I'm sorry, to send me one, I'll be set. What I want to do is I want to get some flowers, some flyers made for this endeavor as well. One of my beautiful people is making flyers for, so we can advertise the box in this community, the library pantry. But I also would like flowers for this in the spring though. right at the end of the winter frost, you know, when I start my spring garden. And I want to put these in people's mailbox, and I want to encourage them to plant them so that our whole entire street. Now I don't know how many people will do it or if I can get people to join in, but it's just my going to be my challenge for the spring, my spring challenge, to see if I can get as many of my neighbors to plant wildflowers in their front yard, and you know, just kind of deck our street out. And of course I'm going to lead by example, and I'm going to plant them. I've got the area all picked out for the front of my house. Two areas, in fact, one on this side and one on the other side. And I hope that it encourages people, you know, put something on the flower that, on the flyer that says something like, you know, community flower project, you know, let's make our street, you know, bloom, and, you know, and with color, you know, for the spring, and see if I could just get people to plant them. Because in our community, when we are experiencing poverty, black people, we don't have a lot of time when we're just trying to survive for beautification. And I believe that people can be broke or poor or live beneath the poverty line, but that doesn't mean that you are not entitled to beauty. You know, it doesn't mean that our neighborhoods aren't entitled to what other neighborhoods have, you know. And I also hope that this encourages people to, not that we have a real big issue with it around here, but, you know, conversations began about picking up trash and making things look nice. And I'm hoping that I know that's a lot of hopes to put on a package of seeds, but I can dream. We gotta be the change that we want to see, right? Right. We gotta be the change. A book. Thank you. I kind of want to lightweight read this book too, but I'm gonna put it out there. Let's see who sent this to us. Michael, again, thank you. Michael says, sometimes when I have the important conversations, when I'm having certain conversations, they make him uncomfortable. The truth will do that, won't it? Truth isn't going to be comfortable, Michael. That's what makes the truth so hard. That's why so many people won't deal with the truth. Not you specifically, but I'm just saying, you know, people in the world, because it's so hard and people don't like being uncomfortable. You know, the truth does make us uncomfortable. And trust me when I tell you, it makes me uncomfortable too. I mean, you know, I just tend, I think, to get over it more quickly than other people do. You know, but once you get used to training yourself to face the truth and face hard truths, it's second nature. You know, all you got to do is just take the training wheels off. That's all. You know, like literally, just. I mean, you know, in a figurative sense, just take the training wheels off. You know, we don't have to protect ourselves from everything. Some stuff's supposed to hurt. Inspiring stories. Oh, this is a coloring book. The uniform. I love this coloring book too, which is why I asked for so many copies of it. Look. Okay, we got one last box left, y'all, but it is a big box. Let's pull it over here and make room for it. Oh my goodness. Someone sent us a body. My husband can hardly get it in. Someone sent I don't have my cutters. It's got a zipper. I think that this is a kid's coat, 24 months. See? Oh, I do have them. Look at the way that fluffed up right away. Look. Little baby coat. I'm doing another coat giveaway tomorrow, y'all. So these are right on time. Look, I believe this is another coat. Oh, it's pink. I love pink. Pink's my favorite color. I'm sure I mentioned that. I know that I have, but it is. I love pink. Ever since I was like a little girl, I just love pink. Oh, look at. I didn't even know this was missing off of the list. Look at. Oh. Oh, look. Oh. Wait a minute. Does the blue one do that? Those are the same coat. Oh, yes, it does. Look, I almost missed the little ears. Lip balm. Life skills for teens. Someone has been listening to me. Someone has been listening to me in the sense where I said the teenagers have discovered the box now. Tyrese Gibson. You know, here I go again. He's I guess, an okay actor. But this man, have you ever heard him sing Wildflower? You know, that's where we know Tyrese. This is where he got his start. Remember, he was the kid that got on the bus with the Walkman and the Coke singing in that commercial way back when with all of that soul. That was Tyrese, y'all. Tyrese can sing. He got some real credible hits out there. And then he went into acting. Like, why? Sing. On a scale from 1 to 10, 10 being best, how can this man sing? He is at a 9. On a scale from 1 to 10, acting, he's about a 4. Get back into the studio, Tyrese. What is this? Procter & Gamble. I think this might be baby food. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I just said today in a video that we needed some more of these. Oh my God, bless you. Look at, we need, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at. We needed every one of these. Every single one, man, because the women's deodorant gets wiped out so fast. Now, for some reason, the guys will stay in there longer. Like I said, we only had one kind in there. I did switch to Degree. No one has picked those up yet. But the Old Spice, those took a minute. And you know, when I think about it, Old Spice really doesn't smell all that great. So maybe it was that particular deodorant that the guys didn't like, but it don't get me wrong, it moved just slowly. The women's deodorant, if I put 4 in, 4 will be gone. If I put 6 in, 6 will be gone. But with the men's, you know, like, remember those last 3 stayed in there for a minute before someone came and took 2 of them, and then somebody took another one on another day, but they disappeared slowly, one at a time, you know, just kind of slowly. But then again, more women than men tend to visit that box too. So maybe that could be it. But I don't know. Because the men's body wash, excuse me, that friend to the box, Scent Jerry, that went pretty fast. Oh my goodness, speaking of which, y'all just mind readers. And this is what it was, the Suave for Men. This is exactly what's on the list. Went very fast. So maybe it was just the Old Spring, the Old Spice, whatever. What I say, Old Spring, child. Are these those things? Because honey, I tell you, yep, they love these things. We're all out. We're fresh out of them too. Everybody loves these things, man. It's a whole box full. Thank goodness. These cotton nail wipes. People love these things. They love these like they do them Vienna sausages. Let me see who. Somebody hooked us up. Who did this? Oh, I know it better be a name in here. There isn't, but listen, maybe it's tucked in between these last two boxes because there's still two whole full boxes in here. Oh my goodness, it's been a half hour. Speaking of which, there's a whole box full of. They'll use them though, don't get me wrong. They just move a little slower. I don't know why. But maybe now that the teen boys have discovered the box. Let's see, there's another box down in here. This is a long one. I talk so much. Aww. Whole box full. Excuse me. Cocoa butter gentle body wash. Suave. And then there's another box. We gotta know who sent this. Come on now. Oh. Excuse me. It smells. This smells wonderful, whatever it is. Goodness. Whole box full of lotion. Look. A whole thing of them. We can only put those in 2 at a time. Come on now. Who sent this? Oh, wait. Yep. It's all the way tucked in the corner behind the box. Shirley Reese. Excuse me. Why am I not surprised? Girl, that box felt like it had a body in it. Thank you, Shirley. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now, I bid you adieu. I bid you good night. And I have to clean this up and organize it. Y'all have a good night. I'm sorry it ran so long, but what can I do when you send so much amazing stuff? What can I do? What can I do but say thank you? Thank you. Have a good one.